Welcome to the BigRiandAce Pick 6 NFL Week 15. Let's go, Ace.
All right, boys. NFL Week 15. So pumped for the weekend. It was a juicy weekend last week. Juicy weekend this week. Super pumped for the weekend. A lot going on. Last week was a good weekend. We went Big Re. You went 2-1. Yeah. I went 2-1. So it was a good week. Good week. One thing I do want to discuss before we get into this, a lot of the other kind of admin stuff, is our video got taken down last week. And I know and you know what, to be perfectly honest with you, it pisses me off. I'm pretty damn pissed off about this. And we've been having our YouTube channel for over 4 years now.
Yeah.
Putting the similar content up every single week for the last 4 years. Never had any issues with any videos, no flags, no nothing. And all of a sudden, our video gets taken down.
Maybe it's a competitor.
I'm freaking completely pissed. But they have to have a reason why they complained, reported something legitimate. And I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what the hell it was on that last video that potentially could have flagged us and got us shut off. And it's a complete joke. It pisses me off. There's no reason why our video should have been shut down. They don't tell us anything on the particular reason. Still no response yet from YouTube yet on why it was shut down. No response at all. I have to appeal it, write them a whole essay, and definitely, I'm just pissed, and I don't understand that we put up a new video on Friday so the viewers have the picks, and but it really pisses me off, and
why you do that?
Yeah, I mean, what's going on? Just give us a reason. Tell me what happened so we know what to do. And I've been trying to figure it out, and me and Ree have been going back and forth, trying to figure out with Javi, trying to figure out what's going on and why we got kicked off and why that video got disabled.
Yeah, not even Javier could figure it out.
Nobody could figure it out, man. Everybody, I've been talking to so many people. And
look at Javier right there.
And Javi's got a big smirk on his face, but we don't know what's going on. And anyhow, I'm just saying, I apologize to the viewers. They're looking for our video for the picks, and the video was not up, and really pissed me off.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
If you're gonna, these big corporations here, they don't, everything's automated, so you can't get a response and talk to someone and say, hey, this is what you guys did. BigRiandAce, here it is. I mean, I don't know, really disappointed. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but I need to know. I want to know what the hell happened.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyhow, look, forget about it. That's all about that. On the docket, it's going to be a really good food week for me, Big Ray.
Yeah, for sure.
I know, unfortunately, we were not able to make taco night last weekend, just because of different circumstances, but we're going to shoot for it this week. But tomorrow, I got a whole day lined up of food.
Yeah.
Whole day lined up.
You're always eating.
I'm always eating, and you know what? Everyone, I know there's been comments and different stuff, and it's like, dude, how you guys eat so much and all this crap. But here's the deal, guys, and I'm gonna give you guys my secret, and people are gonna be like, Ace, what are you talking about? But here's the real deal. I eat pretty healthy. You know what I mean? I eat pretty healthy for the most part. I'm always eating some oatmeal with some chia seeds and some pumpkin seeds and blueberries for breakfast, and so 80% of the time, I eat really clean salads with some protein. But then when I go to town, I go to town. That's just what it is. When I go big, I go big.
Exactly.
That's just how it is. So I eat really healthy, and unfortunately because of a knee injury, I'm not really on top of my cardio game. I'm doing some lifting, but so my cardio is not there. It sucks. But other than that, I eat pretty clean, but then I go to town. When I go to town, So tomorrow on the docket for me, gonna get a big cup of Joe and a donut. That's just gotta do it.
Okay.
It's the cinnamon, like that crumb donut.
Cinnamon roll, right?
No, the crumb donut, the little crumb cake.
Okay.
So that's getting that and a chocolate twist. You know me, I love the chocolate twist. So that's the start for sure. And then, kind of in no particular order, I haven't set the schedule of where I'm going to go. Definitely gonna get some wings tomorrow.
Okay.
Get a little platter of some wings. Definitely checking out Taquito Spot.
Okay.
Taquito Spot.
Okay.
Been seeing them, and Big Reed knows I'm always on the Instagram, and these guys are always posting some crap, and I'm always getting caught on Instagram. Like, these guys always posting some food, and it looks really good. And so, some Taquito Spot. Checking out some Nashville hot chicken spot.
Okay.
So that's on the docket for sure. Probably gonna go to this Pakistani place, picking up some samosas.
Okay.
So that's on the docket. And depending on how that goes, and this is just a food run. So everyone's like, what are you talking about? Are you eating all this? This is what you call a food run. I designate maybe one day every month
Yeah, you tell
that
them.
it's just called a food run.
Yeah.
And it's just dedicated to going and checking out new food spots. And you're not eating huge meals everywhere you go. You're just trying a little bit, trying some of the signature items and moving on to the next.
Right.
And so it's going to be a dedicated day, 8 to 8, 12 hours, so whatever I can fit in. Give you guys a recap next week.
Yeah, maybe you can make some videos.
We'll see. You know, I'll think about it. But it's going to be a good day. So are we in for taco night this weekend, or what?
Perhaps, yeah, I think I'm in.
You know, you got any suggestions on anywhere you want to check out, any new spots or anything?
Oh man,
We gotta get that time, man. I don't know. It's just right. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after tomorrow.
Okay.
After I feel tomorrow, we'll see. And then what do you think about Z-Ball? We had Z-Ball on the video a couple weeks ago, and I told you guys Z-Ball's a big chef. This guy's cooking it up with the best of them. I'm trying to see if we can maybe what's the name of that soup that he used to make, man? I've been in the mood. We can get some kind of like green chili Thai soup, chicken soup or something.
That's right.
But this guy Z-Ball can cook. I told you guys, so I'm gonna have to see if we can somehow, if he can get us, make some custom meal for us.
Right.
What do you think? We'll see.
Yeah.
Anything else before we get into the shout outs?
Now let's get to the shout outs.
All right, we want to give a special shout out to Julius Newton. Shout out to Julius Newton from Tuscaloosa. Thanks for supporting us and the loyal viewing, Julius. Shout out to Jeremy Weatherby. Jeremy, been a long time viewer. This guy's a huge Browns fan. And this guy was pumped last week for the Tennessee Browns game. The Browns came out 38-7 in the first half. This guy was going crazy at that game. Drinking up like no tomorrow, like literally, like there's no tomorrow. Celebrating the Browns. He probably hasn't celebrated in the last 15 years. This guy, I don't even know how he's still alive, probably drinking so much. Then was getting pumped for the Monday night game.
Oh man. And
I'm sure he still drank a lot, probably before and after that game for different reasons. But want to give a shout out to Jeremy Weatherby. Any other shout out you want to give?
Nope. That's it. Let's get to the
docket. Let's get to the docket then, boys. Without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. We got Tampa Bay at the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay is a 6-point favorite. Tampa Bay 8-5, coming off a 26-14 win versus Minnesota. That was my lock of the week last week. I told you guys, do not get fooled. Tank Tampa Bay. They had a big win against Minnesota after losing 3 of 4. Tom Brady played well. 0 interceptions was the key there. And I think the key to Tampa Bay that nobody really wants to talk about, running back Ronald Jones, approaching 1,000 yards. He got 900 yards on the season. 5.0. 5 yards per carry. So that's solid. And look, he's really leading that.
He might be out, right?
What do you mean?
They say he's having finger surgery or something.
This guy's not going to be out. No chance. And either way, Jones out or not, this is my pick. It doesn't matter. But I really like Ronald Jones.
Okay. Just give me a heads up.
And I appreciate
I play
the heads
fantasy,
up.
so I know all the injuries.
Okay. Big Reed's on top of the fantasy. This is the guy that's on the waiver wire. 12 a.m. with 2 seconds. This guy's already on it. No chance to pick it up. I mean, It's unbelievable. These guys do it big, and if you guys have like trophies and crap in the fantasy,
of course,
and you guys have been going on for like 10 years on the fantasy.
I think it's 8 years.
8 year, and these guys just don't mess around. This is no joke. They got like some WhatsApp group that I have to exit at one point. It was like 1,300 messages in like an hour. So it's just these guys don't joke around. And then look, like we got Atlanta 4-9, coming off a 20-17 loss to the Chargers. They have lost 3 of 4. Matt Ryan threw a pretty bad interception at the end in the fourth quarter of that game. And look, they've been playing competitive ever since they fired their coach. But look, the season's over for the Falcons. The season's over. Tampa Bay's got a lot to play for. This is one of the games. Don't overthink this. This is an easy one, boys. Take Tampa Bay -6, game 2. Seattle at the Washington football team. Seattle is a 5.5-point favorite. Seattle coming off a 40-3 spanking of the Jets. That was one of the games that I had last week. I liked the Jets plus 14 last week, and they got thrashed. And look, you know what? I think I should have. There's a couple things I should have regretted. You know, when I found out Denzel Mims was out, I still took them. But, you know, that was a big deal because Mims is their best receiver.
Right.
And then on top of that, did you know their freaking kicker missed 3 field goals in the second quarter alone?
Damn.
Listen, 3 field goals in the second quarter alone. That's unbelievable. And look, you know, they probably still would have lost by over 14, but bad call there, boys. You know, bad call, but look, otherwise, won the other 2 games on the docket. Look, Seattle, they've won 3 of the last 4. Running back Chris Carson is finally starting to get fully healthy. He's getting more carries, and he's looking good. Defense has not given up more than 23 points in their last 5 games, so... And RW is RW. You know, he might have some bad weeks, but RW is the real deal as usual. Washington football team, 6-7, coming off a 23-15 win versus San Francisco. That's when you know your season's over for the Niners. Like, the Washington football team is beating you.
Sorry, Z-Ball.
I mean,
and YJ.
Yeah, there's a few people that we know that are big San Francisco fans, and you know, they went to the Super Bowl last year.
And they're not going to go to the playoffs.
And just disappointing. And so anyhow, Washington football team on a 4-game winning streak. They're a different team with quarterback Alex Smith. He's not putting up crazy numbers, but he just manages the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, so look, they're winning. That defense is playing really well. I mean, look, they're led by rookie Chase Young, but they got a lot of young talent on that D-line.
Right.
They've won 3 in a row on the road. On the road.
Yeah.
And so, look, I know this is what I was telling Big Reed, this is a reverse trap game. And they're like, what the hell is a reverse trap game? Seattle came off a 40-3 win. You know, Washington beat freaking San Francisco. Then they beat the Steelers. And so everyone's like, dude, people are going to jump on Seattle. But the real play here is Washington plus 5.5. Do not get fooled, guys. Please. Another easy one. Dude, this is my lock of the week here. Take Seattle minus 5.5. Game 3, we got Jacksonville at Baltimore. Baltimore is a 14-point favorite. Jacksonville 1-12, coming off a 31-10 loss to Tennessee. They're on a 12-game losing streak. They're in full tank mode here. Full tank mode for Lawrence. I think they're starting Gardner Minshew this week.
You're a big Minshew fan.
I'm a Minshew fan, but look,
no BOD.
the fact that they're starting him should say a lot. That other guy, was it Glennon?
Yeah, Mike Glennon.
He was playing pretty solid for them. They're on the road here. Look, this is nothing to think about. Baltimore 8-5, coming off a wild 47-42 win versus Cleveland on Monday night. That was a crazy game, Big Reed.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, I think they scored, 35 points, they say, in the fourth?
Yeah.
And bad beat of the century.
Sure, yeah.
Of the century, a safety on the last play when they were laddering the ball, and oh man, I feel bad for a lot of people. They're in disbelief.
And good for some people.
Good for some people. It always goes it goes both ways. Somebody's benefiting and somebody's crying.
Yeah.
That was a crazy game, and I want to give a shout out to Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, as much as I dislike the guy, I gotta give him some credit.
He orchestrated a few good drives in clutch, and he looked like dude. I'm depending on this guy. I'm confident with him, and gotta give him credit. Baltimore came and they closed it out too, but Baker Mayfield impressed me there. Yeah. And you guys know I'm a Baker fan. I'm rooting for him, but numbers like Big Ree says, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And so the numbers haven't been there, but that was a good game for him. And Cleveland, I really wanted them to get to 10-3, man.
Yeah.
And set up a potential to win the division there.
Sorry, Jeremy.
But, sorry, Jeremy. But look, Baltimore on a 2-game winning streak after losing 3 straight. They're going to run all over Jacksonville, 29th ranked run D. Another easy one. Another easy slate of games, boys. Do not get fooled here. Don't overthink these games. You're going to get fooled if you do. Take Baltimore -14. All right, Big Ring, let's go.
The first game I got is the Thursday night game. We got the Chargers at the Raiders. Chargers coming off a 20-17 win versus the Falcons. It was an ugly win. Raiders coming off a blowout loss, 44-27. The score looks a lot better than it should be. Garbage time touchdown. Rookie QB Justin Herbert looks great, along with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Raiders Derek Carr looks good. So you got Josh Jacobs there. Henry Ruggs just got placed on the COVID-19 list today. I think the Raiders are the better team here, and that's what it's going to come down to. The Chargers are just banged up all around, and I'm taking the Raiders -3. The next game I got is probably the game of the week, Chiefs at the Saints. Chiefs coming off a 33-27 win versus Dolphins. Got a nice backdoor over, screwed me real good. Saints coming off a road loss to the Eagles for his rookie QB Jalen Hurts. Pretty impressed by Hurts' debut, 24-21. They almost came back, but just didn't. Chiefs, I wasn't too impressed. Third. Their D really isn't good. It's lacking there. Saints should have Drew Brees back this week, and even if they don't, I still think they cover her. Everyone's gonna take the Chiefs there. Everyone is gonna slam on the Chiefs, and I'm slamming. This is a damn trap. I'm telling you this right now, and I'm gonna make it clear. I'm taking the Saints, and I want to make this clear. I'm taking the Saints +4, but I'm taking them to win. Moneyline. I want to make that loud and clear. Saints Moneyline. This is my lock of the week. And the last game I got is the Saturday game. Panthers at Packers. Packers are 8.5-point favorite. Panthers coming off a bad home loss versus the Broncos. Mike Davis looked good. Christian McCaffrey, he's out again this week. Mike Davis fills in pretty solid. Packers coming off a 31-24 win. Another nice backdoor. Packers always get backdoor, but not this time. I think Rodgers tears it up. He wants to prove his MVP case. And to Adams, I think Aaron Jones plays well. And the Packers win by double digits. I'm taking the Packers -8.5. All right, it's time for the Harry B segment of the week.
Harry B segment of the week. Harry B is taking the Arizona Cardinals versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Harry B is taking Philadelphia +7.
All right, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Follow us on Instagram.